Setting New Year's goals is easy. Making the plan itself is easy. Writing it down on a fancy chart, texting your friends about it, buying that gym membership or new diet book, that's all easy. The hardest part about sticking to New Year's goals is simply sticking to them. Getting up and maintaining a habit every single day, knowing that your body and your mind will fight against you, is hard enough as it is. Now, there is no formula or right way to stick to goals that will work for everyone, since everyone is different. However, today, we will be going over some general pointers and tips on how to make your New Year's resolutions stick. Make sure you stay till the end. That way you get all the tips on how to live your best New Year's life. First off, be realistic with your goal setting. The first mistake a lot of people make when setting New Year's goals is jumping the gun. They'll see a success story of someone who lost 100 pounds in a year and made it work, and think that they can do it themselves. However, what they don't see is that maybe that person also got cosmetic surgery to help them lose weight. Or maybe that person went on a diet that made them miserable. Yes, some people can see that and make it happen. However, when making goals, you need to be realistic. If you're trying to lose weight, but you're addicted to video games and fast food, maybe a good resolution could start with a daily walk and dropping soda. Baby steps toward a bigger goal. That way, you'll feel accomplished and happy while making strides towards your goal. The same could be said for goals that have nothing to do with health as well. If your goal is to do something more creative, then start with baby steps. It will be much easier to feel accomplished in your goals when you take baby steps. Feeling accomplished will also make you feel more motivated, which will lead you down the path of maintaining these goals. Next, make sure to plan ahead. New Year's resolutions fall apart really fast when people don't plan ahead. If you're going out with friends, diets tend to fall to the wayside almost immediately. When you're sick or busy, the goal of working more or being more creative falls to the side as well. When that check isn't as big as you thought, the traveling plans you made will also find themselves being canceled. So, one of the other big ways to make sure that your New Year's plans stay alive and well is to plan ahead. What will you do to stick by your goal when something goes wrong? If you go out to eat with friends, maybe get a diet soda and a side salad to feel healthier. If you don't have the money to travel big, maybe a good backup plan would be to go hiking at your nearest hiking trail. Make sure you plan ahead because that will help you ensure that your goals will be met regardless of whatever life throws at you. And it's not a matter of if life throws stuff at you, it's a matter of when. Make a list of pros and cons before you set the goal. Some people often set goals without realizing how it will affect their mental or physical health. For instance, if someone who is addicted to fast food cuts it out of their life immediately without finding a substitute to help wean them off of it, they may find themselves depressed and lacking the old dopamine that they used to have. It can become discouraging to not feel happy during all this time. So having a list of the pros and cons in front of you will help. Remembering that the pros of a diet would be becoming healthier, feeling better, and losing weight will help curb the sadness to an extent. Sometimes, reminding yourself of what you're doing will help. Seeing the cons in front of you can also help remind you that there will be a give and take with setting this new goal, which will allow you to decide if you're ready to take such a leap. Yes, you may be really excited about going back to school to get a degree, but the study time will take away from relaxing time or maybe even sleep time. Make sure that you know what you're getting into before you set these goals. That way, you're mentally prepared to do so. Talk about it with someone you trust. Talk about the goals you want to set with someone you trust. Make them your accountability partner. If you don't complete the goals you need to complete, then the person who is your accountability partner can help you be better. They can listen to your needs, what you want, or anything really, and try to help push you to complete it. Also, talking about things out loud can help manifest the goal in your brain and make it easier to achieve once you hear it out loud. Not to mention, encouragement from a dear friend or a trusted family member can help you tremendously, as you may want to show them what you're capable of so that they can celebrate goal achievements with you. Make sure this person is someone you trust, though, and someone who can stick with you when sticking by the goal gets hard. If you want to become government rich, then make sure to subscribe for more insightful videos like this one. They'll help you grow as a person, and they're free. Make sure to reward yourself. Our minds will naturally want to continue doing something if they're being rewarded for doing it. So when you're trying to start a new habit, it's important to remember that rewarding yourself will be helpful. That way, you're going to want to continue doing it. For weight loss, Some good goals to set could be something like this. Losing 10 pounds is rewarded with a mani-pedi or a fishing weekend. Losing 20 pounds could be rewarded with a girls' trip or a hunting trip, and so on and so forth. What's important to remember is that these rewards need to be centered toward the goal you're trying to achieve. So it wouldn't be smart to set weight loss goal rewards with going out to eat. Make sure the rewards meet what you were planning to do, and you'll continue to want to do it. Did you get an A on your first test? Great, go out for a nice dinner. Did you finish the rough outline of the book you've always been wanting to write? Sounds like it's a great day to treat yourself to a shopping trip. Rewarding new behavior and good behavior would be helpful to achieve the goals set in front of you. Don't punish yourself for failures, but reward yourself for doing good. Track your progress. Seeing your goals come true before your eyes is the best motivator out there. So, tracking the progress that you're making is one of the quickest ways to ensure that you will stick to your goals. If you're trying to lose weight, track your weight every week. Eventually, you will start to see results, which will motivate you to continue. If you're starting to learn to sew, take pictures of your project each week to see how far you've come in learning a new skill. If you're starting a new degree, watch your grades grow as you complete assignments one by one. It's important to track your progress to make yourself proud. Even if there are setbacks, progress is progress. Forwards, backwards. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, at least you started. Don't overwhelm yourself with resolutions. A generally good rule of thumb is to remember that the goals that you're going to set for yourself need to be simple, within a range of something you can do, and not too overwhelming. Don't bombard yourself with goal after goal after goal, because not only is that unreasonable, it's also not fair to you. Don't try to force yourself to lose weight and travel more and be more creative and do this and that all in the same year. That will end up causing you to probably lose at least one goal due to time issues, which is normal. And that will snowball into losing more resolutions due to general disappointment and lack of believing in yourself. Don't put too much on your plate for the year. Start with one really specific goal that you have in mind, something that you really want to work on, and go from there. See where it takes you, keep trying, and don't give up. Don't give up when the going gets hard, because it's going to get hard. Starting a new goal, a new life plan, a new anything will be difficult when you first start out. Don't give up. If you really want to achieve the goal you set, remind yourself that there will be days when you don't want to get up and go to the gym. There will be days when you'd much rather sleep than study. But you have to keep trying. Achieving the goal will make you feel more proud of yourself than you will ever feel. And finally, do not beat yourself up. Ever. As stated before, breaking old habits and starting new ones is probably one of the hardest things a human can do. It shows discipline and a great mindset. It shows that no matter what, you persevere. There will be days when you don't go to the gym, or you don't study, or you don't do anything that you're supposed to. But guess what? You're human. That's a part of life. Every day is unpredictable, and sometimes you can't control the outcome. So, if something doesn't go your way, remind yourself that it's okay, and you'll be better the next day. And if you found this video useful, then you'll love these. And be sure to like this video to let the YouTube algorithm know you'd like to see more videos like this one.